As the largest smartphone distributor in the world, Samsung has been dominating the global market with great hardware, innovative features, and ultimately great execution to put them in the position that they are today. But this wasn't always the case for Samsung. Founded in 1938 by a wealthy businessman by the name of Lee Byung-chul, the company started off as a trading and trucking company to ultimately distribute goods in and out of Korea. However, by the 1960s, the company decided it wanted to branch off into something different. So they decided to sell electronics, mainly selling semiconductors, appliances, and even basic televisions. However, this wasn't a great model, and by the 1980s, a new market was emerging, and that was the mobile phone market. So what Samsung decided to do was to buy 10 Motorola phones, break them down, and get an understanding for what it needed to be in terms of quality and benchmarking. Essentially, the company reverse engineered already successful products at the time. And by 1988, the company launched its first phone, the SH100, as it was the first phone designed and manufactured in Korea. However, because it's the first phone, it saw limited success, as Nokia and Motorola were dominating the mobile phone market throughout the 1990s and 2000s. Ultimately, Samsung had to rely on the sale of their semiconductors and appliances to carry their sales and keep them afloat up until the year 2010, when something interesting started brewing. And what was significant in 2010? And that was the emerge of the smartphone boom. 2009 saw the release of Apple's first smartphone, which was the iPhone. And it was the first of its kind, featuring a full touchscreen display, a variety of apps, and the ability to access the internet in a very easy, seamless way. Samsung thought it was the time for them to capitalize on this opportunity, and in 2010, they came up with their own answer to the smartphone boom, which was their Galaxy S series. Now, Samsung, up until today, has been releasing this Galaxy S series and improving it throughout time, and today, it honestly has put them in the position that they are. Samsung has been known to dominate in hardware and innovation. With the Galaxy S8 most recently, it was the first phone of its kind to feature wireless charging and a full 6-inch bezel-less touchscreen display. A phone like this has never been seen, with so much screen-to-body ratio and the ability to have wireless charging. Soon after that, Apple decided to release a bezel-less display and wireless charging phone of their own in the iPhone X. But what is something that goes well with great hardware? There you go, great software. So what my proposal is for Samsung is to partner with Google Inc. They are leading the way in terms of software development and most notably artificial intelligence development. This is seen with their virtual assistant, the Google Assistant, as it is the foundation for AI development and possibilities that it can bring to our everyday lives. Currently, Samsung's virtual assistant, known as Bixby, is lacking in many functionalities and facets that Google Assistant does so seamlessly. Whether it's creating reminders or even asking it simple questions to have a large database collect from, Bixby currently does not have that capability. However, by partnering with Google and being able to install Google Assistant onto every Samsung phone, being able to combine this great AI software with fantastic Samsung hardware is a match made in heaven. Ultimately, I see this going further beyond smartphones. Samsung, considering that they make large amounts of appliances, including refrigerators, washing machines, ovens, you name it. My hope is with this proposal is that with Google and their AI developments that we can begin implementing artificial intelligence into products outside of the smartphone industry. For example, by putting it into a refrigerator, including it with cameras, as artificial intelligence develops, refrigerators will be able to tell its users what's in it, what they need to pick up, and even recipes that they can make with the food that's already in their refrigerator. AI is everything that this can do. And ultimately, I see the further development of artificial intelligence into many other products being the way for Samsung to continue its success dominating the market.